G'day folks, how you doing? Well, here we are in ARK Survival on the island. This is my second base. I've only been playing this game for about, well, less than a month. This is I think my fourth week. So less than 30 days. Well, what's this video about? Well, I'm not going to be showing off this. This is my second base, my second home, as it were. Well, I watched a video by a prolific ARK builder, a guy called Ethodir. If you want to look him up, his channel, you just look for his name, Ethodir, and he gave me an idea for a raft build. You know, put all your crafting things on the raft. It becomes a mobile base. So effectively, it's a third base. Toggle photo mode. Out of photo mode. So here I am on the roof of my house. Yeah, you can see I've used Astrios textures on most of it, but these are steampunk textures. I quite like them. They have classical elements, so they work with the Greek style classical Astrios textures. My house, lovely couch. You can sleep. Anyway, this Ethodir video I watched, one of many, but this one piqued my interest in particular because it involved the raft. He was building a mobile base on the raft. And that's what he did with it in his style, and as much as I liked it, you know, I wanted to go, well, not go better, just go differently. I really like these classical textures. Really nice. Which came in for the Astrios. Yeah, do. So as you might imagine, this base has got all the stuff. Smithy and forge, bed, cooking facilities. Little mortars and pestle for grinding up stuff, even the potential for brewing up some beer. There's some plants here. These are lemons. Well, they call them something else. I can't remember what. So building this raft into a usable mobile base, practical mobile base. But I recommend you watch that Ethodir video, because he shows different techniques on how to actually start building, how to get things to click onto the raft. Oh yeah, another strange thing that I noticed today, and it doesn't often happen at this location. This arch here. That's if it's still there. I wouldn't be surprised if it's gone. Because I took full advantage and pillaged it as soon as I saw it. A beaver lodge. Look at that, a beaver lodge. So where are we on the map? How do I get into the map again? Ah, yes, yeah. You can see all the places I've died in the 29 or 30 days I've been playing this. But it's my first ARK game. It's my first time playing in this. In any ARK game. So I'm entirely new. I'm familiar with it. I got brutally attacked by one of these colossal elephant creatures. And it smashed everything up. So I'm still rebuilding. Here's what I did with the raft, and there's the original raft. Looks like the before and after. Oh, I've started tinkering with that one. I'll try to jump across. Yep, I can. So in the Ethodir video, I think he put a post, a half pillar, in the middle of the raft, about there. Though I find it, you can fix it to the mast, or there. If I can make a half pillar. I like the straw one, just for demonstration purposes. See, it'll fix to just a number of different points. The mast in particular. And once you've got a couple of bits of decking, you can also find fixing points elsewhere, because these posts act as a foundation. I think Ethodir also showed using a foundation. But you can see I've also put floors in underneath the raft. So I think that's how you can get around building the length of the raft. So you can take full advantage and have a longer ship. Almost a fully formed ship as opposed to just a raft. Whereas Ethodir's was a little bit on the short side. But then I thought he was trying to get everything on. And there's a kind of a limited build budget on these things. But I've managed to get everything on and still have stuff to spare. And I've got my forge, got my smithy, got my mortise and pestle, got storage, lots of storage. I had to take out a window because these windows using the steampunk textures, and of course the cabin is all steampunk. Cooking fire and somewhere to sit of an evening. As you can suffer from the cold in this game, something horrible. So I've used steampunk textures for a lot of these things, like the railings. But it's your choice. You can do what you like. And wasteland for a lot of the metal work. The bow of the ship. And some of the side panels. They have a sort of Mad Max quality to them. Added these banners as sails to make it look a bit more practical, a bit more like a functioning sailing ship. Oh yes, I'm going to put a bed and replace that sleeping bag with a proper bed. I've got a lamp here for dark nights. But I don't think I can put another single thing aboard. Or can I? Well, I'll see. I've got some railing pieces here. No, but it's showing red, so I can't put anything else down. Can't place wood, half railing. there are already too many structures on the platform. So there you go. And it may look a bit cluttered to you, not quite sure. I've given the ship an underside, or underhull. Can't really see it in the dark. Of course, it would become night time. And this is a wharf I've built too, so I can moor the ship without damaging it. Normally you just run the raft up onto the beach, but that eventually damages because it's basically chafing against any rocks and so on that are on the beach. Don't know if you can probably see the underside of the ship in the dark. But I quite like that kind of scaly pattern. It's the metallic roofs from the steampunk menu. So there you go. A houseboat, a mobile base with all your basic crafting needs. Built onto a raft. Because normally a raft would only have a carrying capacity of about two dinos, medium-sized dinos. Yeah. But I've pretty much doubled the capacity of the raft. For instance, I can get this big lumbering duckbill dinosaur. I can normally open the door from on the back of the dino, but it's not playing ball today. Nope, it's not doing it. It's always the case of making a video. You end up making an ass of yourself. All aboard. So here we go, one dino. No, don't go over there. Oh, for goodness sake. Yep, see what I mean? Making a video, you make an ass of yourself. Let's go. I've got in the run setting. So that dino's got a good carrying capacity. Not as good necessarily as an RG, one of the big eagle-like birds. But better than nothing. And Snowy. He's like a pony. Might take him aboard as well. Or is it a her? I can't remember. See, I managed to get the doors to open themselves that time without having to get off. Come on, Snowy. I'll try and position the dino so it's not going to get in the way of me steering the ship. And there's still room for at least another one. I've not tried to cram more than that aboard ship. What was that lovely big pile of turd there? Strange the things this game gets you to do. Collecting turds. So this is a good harvester. One of the best mining harvesters, or splattering trees and walloping rocks. getting metal out of stone. I'll put him over here, I think. Well, I could just leave him right here, because he's not in the way. Before setting off on a voyage, you probably need to switch off their aggro. So then they're non-aggressive, they're not going to chase after things, wildlife and so on. Oh, no, I can't get near there. It controls the steering. There we are. And it's there, just to prove it works. It'll function exactly as the raft normally does. Try and maneuver out of the harbour, bruising my ship on the rocks. There we go. Mobile base. Fully equipped. You can get your flying tame creatures aboard as well. I think on the Astrios game I've got 2 RGs that I've parked. There you go, get that. Get that supply drop over there. Oh, it's just disappeared. Never mind. Left it too long. Maybe this style of ship doesn't suit you. You might think it's too clunky or old-fashioned. But I like it. Again, I recommend you watch Ethodir's video about building. Well, in general, he's a really accomplished builder. But if you like this video, found it helpful or interesting, perhaps even inspiring, give it a like. My ship into the dock without smashing it off the rocks. There we go. Neat. Sadly it was night time making this, so I wasn't able to show off the underside in the dark. But that's what completes the realism, putting a hull underneath the raft, so it looks like a real functioning ship. Like it if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And I'll catch you again in another video. I'll make many more videos if you subscribe. The YouTube algorithm will show you more of my videos and similar content, stuff on a similar theme. I like steampunk doors. I don't like the Astrios style doors. But the steampunk works well with the Astrios. It's an alternative. thank you for watching. And ta-ta for now. Cheerio.